hopefully Angel coming on, but I'm not too sure how to actually do all this. So this could prove interesting. So let's have a look. And there's Angel. How do I get her on the screen? Or are we already on the screen? Right, give us 2 seconds. I'll just get into Bots for Profits so I can actually see what's on the screen. And not Angel at the minute. Right, that's always a good sign. There we go. That was it. Jesus, I'm not very good at this. So, would you believe I've been on the phone to Groove for about half an hour trying to work out how to get my Groove mail working? And then they went and sent us the links over how to get chat. I'm all working with it, and suddenly you're going, yeah, I stand no hope on this. It's just torture. So hence I've been on the phone to me tech lot all afternoon. Not very good. But such as that. Have you got controls to share your screen and whatnot as well? Or
I think so.
I think so.
First, let's see why I have an echo.
I was going to say, because this is the first time we've actually done a share screen, so everybody please forgive us. If you don't know Angel, Angel does all of our admin, along with Sue, on the group, because basically I'm useless and they established that I'm hopeless. So them two took over it. Angel's also been a Chatmatic user for ages, and she knows how to use Chatmatic a lot better than me. So it's more of a fair thing if Angel shows you Chatmatic as opposed to me, because, well, I know that we're better. So it's just a case of showing. And I know that there's been a few Chatmatic users who's got a bit confused with our system compared to their system. So we're just trying to work all this out so it makes life nice and easy for everybody.
Okay. I think I can. Let me just get into... so let me get into this platform first. That way when I share my screen, everything's up. You don't see all my bad stuff.
I was going to say, you don't want to see pictures of me and I will ask. I've just been asking if the pub's open, actually. So I'm hoping that she's going to take us down the pub tonight and get rid of this cold. She's not looking hopeful.
Okay. Yes, I can share my screen now.
Cool.
So I can go over to this tab and do it. Okay, so can you see my screen?
Yep, we can. Yes, we've got your screen on there now. How cool is that? I love this program.
And you know what's so interesting is I thought I was banned from Chatmatic, so it's interesting that all of this is still here.
Don't worry, you're a very good chance to be today, because I've got a funny thing. Somebody's in the group that is reporting back to certain other people. It seems very strange how they seem to be running a promotion quite similar to mine at the moment, which is weird. But let's see who has the most value. So
we need to tell people too, so we can see your name if you have questions.
Yeah.
If you just let Restream, right, allow you as a Facebook, because all we see is you is as a Facebook user.
Yeah, I don't know if we're actually. Yeah, it must be, mustn't it? Oh, hi, Sue. Sorry, this isn't really showing up very well. So even Sue's showing up as a Facebook user, which is never a good thing. Right. So let's start with Chatmatic, and then we can do sort of a side-by-side comparison thing. How does that sound?
That sounds awesome.
Right. Because I know a lot of people's having a lot of difficulty with, well, a lot of things. Because mine doesn't run the same as Chatmatic. Now, I believe that we make a more complete sales as opposed to just marketing side of things. So do you want to show the Chatmatic side, and then I'll jump in whenever you say?
That sounds great. Okay, so let's just take, which is interesting because I don't have a page hooked up.
Oh, right. Okay.
But you know what? I'll hook up a page, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see which page I can hook up. So we just go into workflows. Okay, so these are some of the flows that I had done when I was with Chatmatic. So let's just go into a new flow, a blank workflow, which is the same, right?
Yeah.
So here is what people are asking about. Okay, so here's your first step, right?
Yeah.
So what kind of bot do we want to make, Sean?
Okay, let's let's do chat one, because I've just been doing one this morning. So let's do a chatbot one. Sorry. So we're advertising to sell chatbots.
Okay.
That's the easiest way.
So what do we want our first message to be?
Just hi, welcome to the page sort of thing.
Okay.
Right.
And then you can see the same. We have the emojis. So let's just add an emoji. And I believe I have to name this step. So
Right.
welcome. I'll just name it as a welcome step.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So let's jump onto mine. Just so we've got the same kind of thing going on. Let's share my screen. And how do Jesus? Okay, that's a lot. Just okay, this one's going to be mental there. Right. So again, we have the same sort of we have all the templates there. So very much the same. And if we scroll down to, if I can get onto my screen, why is my screen not working properly? This mouse, I swear to God, I'm going to get rid of this.
Oh,
Right,
I have the same problem. Mine just like
it,
squirrels everywhere.
yeah, do not buy a magic mouse. I swear to God. Right, let's go in Africa food ordering. So with ours, all we do is if we're creating a new flow, we just click on create new flow. And we already have the starting step there. So all we do is we put in whichever triggers that we want. So we would just name the starting flow. So welcome. Who the hell? Oh, no. That's one of my programmers didn't you know they would ring up at this point in time. It's just when you go, this is not even happening. Right, so we can actually start off by the action buttons. So we could have a start screen, we could have it going straight from the web page, we could have whatever we want. We could also start from keywords. So we've got all the external ones and all the internal ones. So that would be about the same sort of thing. And then we would just add our very first welcome. So our first welcome is welcome to our page. You're gonna have to forgive us today as well because you've got a definite advantage on us. Because my girlfriend's just registered with COVID, and it looks like I'm coming down with something, but I don't know what the hell I'm coming down with. I'm up the eyes with painkillers at the minute. Right, back to your screen, Angel.
Well, and you know that I've been sick for the past week. I didn't have COVID. I had something that put me down. So I'm so glad to be here today.
Oh, terrific. It's an absolute nightmare. It's I've not had a request from me. I wonder why they don't do that.
Okay, so what do we want to do next? As in Chatmatic, there's the toolbox. So this is comparable to what you have on the left side of the screen in Chatamo.
Yeah, cool. Looks pretty same. Let's actually change that for you so we can just see those tools. Right, so the tools that we've got there, we've got card, carousel, video, image, text, audio, delay, user input, and widgets. Right, so let's have a quick look at ours, just so we can get it all going there. Pieces, hopefully. Right, so on ours we have the text, the image, audio files, video files, download files directly, Facebook media, card, exactly the same. Don't know why they changed that from card actually. Carousel, quick replies, e-commerce, which obviously Chatmatic doesn't have. Conditional replies, I believe he's got that. New sequence, new user input flow, one-time notification, trigger keywords, action buttons, and new postbacks. Now, with ours, the key to just about everything is the new postbacks. That's where we join everything up together and make it all really, really simple, supposedly, for everybody. I know it's had a bit more difficulty when people been using it from Chatmatic. So from there, if we just wanted to have like a simple flow, just maybe a picture, get their email address, and send them off to a thing.
So we want to do an image next.
Yeah.
Okay. And so here is where some of the I don't want to say confusion, but some of the angst that people are having. So you saw as soon as I clicked on image, it added it to the box, right?
Right. Yes, I see now.
But we had someone say to us the other day, I don't understand why you have all these separate boxes when this becomes. So let's say if I would click on a text again, right? It becomes one big box.
Right.
I mean, it's the same. It's just that yours flows linear and this flows vertical.
Yeah. Actually, once we had an image, so let's quickly do that on there as well there. Just so.
So here we can let's see. Let's just put a happy. Let's see what we get. Okay, so here we already have gifts built in. So let's just pick this dude.
Cool.
He's happy.
He looks over the moon. I'm just.
And I'm just going to put in a text saying, so glad you are here. Okay, so that's our first step.
Right, cool. So let's just jump on mine. So share my page again. I'm hoping my page is actually sharing. Is it or is it not?
I will let you know as soon as it does.
Right. Very strange. Right, okay. So
there
with mine, we'll just put in the text message, which we've already got there. Just drop in an image. Now, within the image thing, if we wanted to, then what we could do is we could go into our image, our whole image stuff down here, which we have various different image editors. So we could have image editor 1, where we've got a full library of stuff. And we've also got image editor 2, which is more like Canva. So kind of leads you a little bit more. So you can kind of get your images straight from here. However, I'll just upload an image to make life nice and easy because I'm lazy. So let's have a look what sort of image we've got. So just put affiliate marketing image. It uploads, but we can also paste the image in there as well. So we actually host the images for you. So that's the image in there. So at the minute, we've got the floor the same. We've got the image. And rather than going down, so the only difference is, imagine there is the same sort of thing. So it will just be going down as opposed to the thing. The reason why we built it like this is so that we can actually see the floor from a distance. So we're not just looking at one big long block, which does get hidden because that's the way that ManyChat do theirs as well. It used to annoy us when I used to lose the whole lot.
Right.
But that's all cool, right? We got back to sharing yours. God, that was bad. My face huge.
And what I want to make a comment too is it's very easy to go into Giphy and grab those GIFs. And like you said, once you grab that GIF, you have it stored in Chatamo.
Yeah.
So, and I like the idea of being able to grab them from Giphy because like you can grab tons of images. And now with your image builder, it's even more better. It's better. More better. More better. Okay, so what do we want to do next? Do we want to add
Let's have a carousel because I know there is a problem with a carousel on Chatmatic side. There's a thing I don't particularly agree with on their particular carousel. So can you put a carousel?
So now, wait a second. So now my box is very big. Oh wait, you know what? I think I did something wrong. Sorry, everyone. Haven't been using Chatmatic, of course. So now can I? This is interesting. So how do I?
This is never a good sign. Just let's see if we've got any.
Well, do I have to make my screen this big? I mean,
looks like
so now I'm putting in a carousel. Isn't that my next step? Like you said, this box is just going to get really, really big, right?
And you kind of say this is what I didn't like about ManyChat. This is how come I designed mine different because, well, it annoyed us, to be honest. So
let's just put a carousel image in.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's drop in and let's just put another GIF. It's just easier. Oops. I'll put in sad.
One important thing to remember as well is if somebody's actually building out a chatbot, don't use GIFs all the way through because what will happen is your chatbot will become really, really slow and bogged down.
Okay. So I want to put like a picture.
Oh no, it's okay. You can put a GIF in this one because it's only a quick experiment. We won't be running this. So, but you can run it if you want to, but it's just for future reference for everybody else. Because
I did not know that, so that's great to know. So we're just gonna put in what information can I help you with?
Right, and then could you put another bit of the carousel in there, and then how many buttons can you have from the carousel? Because
so I know the carousel will go right. I think you can add 3 carousel pictures in here.
Okay.
And then the buttons 1, 2, 3.
And can you add 3 per carousel?
You can only add 3.
So 3 per picture, or is it 3 just for the whole carousel? Because I thought
3 for the whole carousel.
Right. Okay. So let's jump onto mine for a second then. Let's have a quick look. I'll turn yours back off again. Right. So go on to mine and we'll drop in a carousel. So the carousel there, let's just do it next. We've got the carousel there linked. And I like to put a typing on display on my carousels. I don't really know why I like to do that, but it just makes life easy. So on the carousel items, what we can do is we can put the image here. So we'll just upload an image. I'll choose the same sort of images. Now what we can actually do, we've got one button here if they click the image. So if they click the image, I can send them to chatamo.com. Obviously I need https. Right. Get chat ammo. Right. So that's one of our images. Now what we can actually do, we've already got one button there. So we've got the equivalent of a button there by clicking on this one. We can also add another button here, another button here, and we can add, I think it's 11 carousel items. So let's just put another one in here quickly. We'll just put him back in again because I like the fella. I've been using them all. So let's send these ones to funnel templates, https funnel templates.net affiliate. That's not how you spell affiliate, but you just get the general idea. And then we then we keep on adding carousel items. Sorry, this bloody cold's killing us. Right, so we keep on adding carousel items down here. As many as what we want to do. And every one of these carousel items, we can have 4 links coming straight off them. So we've got the one link where the picture is and another 3 links from there. So what we can then do is this one would be if we want to send them to Chat Ammo for the affiliate program. So if they want to start learning the affiliate program, this one here, we could just send them straight to the Buy It Now button. This one here, we could send them to Groove because we're going to be linked. And this one here, we could make them our affiliate. So it means that per thing that we've got, we now have ultimately more places we can send them to. So rather than our funnel just being one-dimensional, we can now make our funnel multi-dimensional. Does that make sense? Multi-dimensional.
Yes.
So we can kind of send everybody exactly where they want to be per link. So rather than your funnel just coming to one bit, which sadly you can do on, I'm not picking on Chatmatic, by the way, in any way, shape, or form. I think Travis is an amazing marketer. But it's not as much use when you're trying to make sales and help people on the way to making sales. Hope that makes sense. So if anybody's got any comments, by the way, please feel free, or any questions, because I would love to hear any questions.
Yeah, and the biggest reason why we're doing this is because people are coming from Chatmatic and we want them to have an easy time with the transition.
Yeah, right. As simple as possible, really, because one thing I do get asked is, can we transfer the two? Oh God, I hate getting those bings from my tech lot. It's always a problem. It's never just let's not bother. We can do that. So what we keep on getting asked is, can we transfer templates over from Chatmatic or ManyChat or whatever? But sadly, no 2 chatbots can actually transfer the 2 things apart. Now, at the moment, we are getting quite rapidly, hopefully, we are getting the Groove Mail in there as well. So Groove Mail will be part of Chat Ammo very, very shortly. So anybody who's on Groove, it's a good place to stop over as well. Now, if we were going to, should we run through some of the features that Chat Ammo has, and we'll see how actually, do you want to run through some of the features that Chatmatic has, and then that way it doesn't look as I'm picking them.
Mm-hmm. And like you said, like here, with the carousel, you can do an image link optional, but this is all under the carousel itself.
Yeah,
it's not in a box by it, so it's not as easy to get to. So let's just erase this part. And let's go to user input compared to your user input.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
how you've been getting a lot more of the problems from Chatmatic than what I have, because I know people's writing to you about Chatmatic a lot more than me.
So let's see. We've got text, number, or date.
Okay.
You can save it to, you can save the email just like you do.
Right.
You can tag them. And you can, so let's see, if I want to put in text, save to email.
And would that put my email automation in there as well at the same time?
I'm not sure about that.
Right.
If somebody is on that is working in this, there are some things that have changed. So,
hi, Andre. Yeah, mine changes all the time as well, so I can't criticize that one, I must admit. Right, let's have a quick look at mine then. So let's just swap over again. So for add user, let's get rid of all of this carousel thing because I've made a right mess of that. Right. So let's put a user input flow. With our user input flow, really simple, just connect it up. Double click on it. Now you can select a campaign that you've already done before. So if you've already had the user input flow on here, then I could obviously do that. So this one's just going to be email SMS. Right. And then all we do, double click on this one. Now I've got a choice of free keyboard input or multiple choice. So it depends what sort of thing we're doing. So if we're doing multiple choice, we could do it, say, for realtors. So how many bedrooms would you like? Right, I'm going to have option 1, option 2. So we're going to have 1 bedroom, 1 bed, 2 beds, so on and so forth. Reply type, we can save it as text, email, phone number. So obviously it'd be text. Save to a custom field. So we could have, with these custom fields, we can make absolutely anything. As you can see, I used to do a lot of work with everybody, actually. I've got more custom fields in here of my own than anything else. But custom fields, you can add it for how many bedrooms. So if you're going after a realtor, you can have that already all set for you. You've got your save custom field. I've done that one. Save to system field, which obviously you have email, phone, birthday, and location. Another very, very important one to have is location, because you can say, are you looking for somewhere in your particular area, and your area is here. You can add your labels. You can assign to a messenger sequence straight away in here. You can also assign it to an email sequence, because we've got built-in email autoresponder if you install SMTP. And you can also put your skip button. But let's do the same one. Let's do email gathering. So what is your best email? Right, again, we'll just save that as an email. We'll attach an email copy, which means it's going to self-propagate. Email on there. System field, email. You don't need to do all of these, because I only do it because I'm really belts and braces kind of person, and I like to make sure I've got everything. You could add new assign label. You don't need to, because you've already got this label already signed. Now I could assign to a messenger sequence, so I can assign to my 2-day follow-up sequence, which is all cool. And if I had my email campaign in there, I could put my full email campaign. Now, if I then want to go, let's just press done. If I then want to go on to another one, I want their phone number. I'll just put free keyboard input. What's your best number? And as you can see, I cannot spell or type or anything else. It's like, oh God. So you can attach the phone numbers as well. Save that in the phone field. System field, we'll save it as phone. Don't need a label in that one. And again, we can put a campaign in. Now, if I want to as well, I can put skip for phone, because some people don't like giving it your phone, but it's worth asking them, because sometimes they do. And then
if you put that skip button in,
yep,
it won't throw them out of the bot, because you've allowed them to skip the question. Whereas in other bots, if they don't answer that question,
then the whole thing
just condition in.
Yeah, the whole thing just sees as if they don't have that bit in, and so it ends up as a bit of a non-entry, because your whole bot just stops, because not a lot of people want to give away the phone numbers, as I found when I was working with ManyChat a lot.
Yeah,
I had a long time with ManyChat, very, very long time with ManyChat. It was a bit shocking, actually. So what email providers have they got?
So for Chatmatic,
yeah,
I don't think there is a automatic email provider in Chatmatic. I think that he just built it so that you could connect to Kajabi, but I believe that you have to still do a Zap.
Right. Okay. So that means you've got to pay for Zapier as well. Oh, here's my girlfriend coming as well. Didn't you know she was coming out for dinner? Right. So let's have a quick look. So on ours, again, we have so we've got the API channels. Now, the API channels, I know some people don't have this part in their particular API channel. But if we go down to email autoresponders, we have MailChimp, Sendinblue, Mautic, ActiveCampaign, which I love, apart from it's having a couple of problems at the minute, and Acel. Now, we've also got SMTP as well. So what we can do is we can link straight up the SMTP and we can set out the complete automations within our chatbot. So we don't necessarily need an autoresponder if you don't want to pay for an autoresponder. So instead of paying $90 per month, which I'm paying to ActiveCampaign, I could pay $16 per month and get SendGrid, or less on the other ones. So
it looks like, Sean, with his update, that he has a new SMTP feature in the workflows.
Oh, cool.
Broadcast.
Excellent. So has he got SMS messaging?
It does say new SMS broadcasting.
Cool. Can we see who that's with? Just so we can get, if we can see that one. I cannot read that, you know. It's like I've got a tiny little screen on my phone, on my computer. It's okay though. I'm trusting.
So if I go into this, the broadcast, that's where we want a new broadcast.
Right, cool. So we've got email, right. So he's got some kind of email linked up there. So that's cool.
No, it says please add STMP
all right.
Integration.
Okay, so he's got the choice of SMTP. Well, that's pretty cool. And what's SMS? What's the broadcast on that one?
Please add a credit card to use this feature from settings.
Okay, let's quickly jump into SMS. So going to SMS on mine. What we have is we have SMS APIs. There's an awful lot of letters there. And we don't ask for any credit card. You pay them directly. We don't take any commissions off the top because we don't believe that it's right. So we have Twilio, Pivot, Clickatel platform, Planet, Neximo, Messenger 91, Africa's Talking. And all of these are all the cheapest versions of what we could find in the various different bits. But then we thought that we want to save you more money. So then we also put in this own, you can add your own SMS API as well. Christ, that's a mouthful. So you can have your own custom domain SMS. So if your phone provider has one, you can put it in there and you can start sending through your own SMS. So it's all pretty cool. So if your phone device got one and you get free SMS messages, then you never have to pay. So you're going to save yourself quite a bit of money, which is the most important part. Because I hate spending money with a passion. Right. What else do we want to have a look at?
Okay. So let's see. We've got the subscribers here.
Cool.
So you can see your subscribers, and when you click on this, right, you get all their information.
Cool. Yep.
Right. Just like you can see in Chatamo. So let's see, triggers.
I'll just go into subscribers just quickly, if that's okay.
Sure.
Right. So if we're going to, I've just remembered something there. So if we go into our subscribers, what we can do, as well as find all the different subscribers and whatnot, we can also bring everybody in. So if you do already have a chatbot, or you do already have a business page that's got emails in, what you can then do is you can scan your inbox and then import everybody in and then add them straight away to assign a sequence, migrate to page conversations to subscribers. So you can get them all in here. One thing I would say about that, though, is if you're going to do that, make sure you get everybody who doesn't want to receive messages from you removed from your inbox before you import everybody in. Otherwise, they get annoyed with you and it's not very good. But that way, it means that if you are important, it means you haven't wasted all of your hard work getting a load of people and not being able to import them in. Because I know a lot of chatbots don't let you import anything. It's a bit strange. Sorry. Back to you, Angel. My bad.
Okay, let's see. We have triggers here.
Okay.
So you can see on some of these, get started with triggers, keyword message, stories mention, auto response, private reply.
Okay, let's jump on to mine. Luckily, all of us developers all are given the same amount of power. We call it power because it sounds better. No, I like to sound as though I know what I'm doing. As soon as I start talking with me tech, then I go, yeah, listen, I've got a clue. Just will you sort that out for us? So we've got exactly the same messenger engagement. Everybody gets the same messenger engagement, so we can't change it. So if we change to Instagram, we're going to have the same messenger engagement again. And they're all in the various different parts of it, right? So ours are hidden away a little bit, but we all get exactly the same thing. So we all reply to story messages, we all reply to everything else. So it's actually quite cool because it levels the playing field an awful lot. And what it is a few of them haven't really went out and exploited what we're allowed to do to the extent as what my developers decided to do it. Well, and me, because I kept on going, I want more, and I want this, and I need that, and I start getting a bit extreme. But yeah, all developers will have exactly the same sort of in-routes in there, so it means that you can have the same things all together. I feel as though I'm picking on this chatbot at the minute. It's terrible. I'm going to have to do one with ManyChat next week.
Yeah. I mean, because some people are in ManyChat too, and we can do that. So let's go back into workflows. This is where I think people are having the hardest time, which I've tried to explain. So as you can see, any workflow that I have made, right, or any workflow that Travis has made and we either bought or he gave us for free are all in here, just like you have in your templates, right? So now if I want to create that template and load it, wait a second, I don't want to create it.
I love how somebody's written in that they have the fear of missing out here.
Okay.
Go,
so you can see that he charged, like, you can't just get these for free.
Yeah, I noticed that.
A lot of these are paid for templates.
Right. And those templates there.
And actually, I know some of the people that have built these templates. And when we built these templates, we were promised that we would get paid. Okay, so let's take this, right, Sean? Okay, so I'm going to purchase this template. It's $0.
Okay.
Oh, but you have to have a credit card in here, which I'm not going to give it my credit card.
Yeah, I wouldn't be giving away my credit card too. Well, right. Okay.
So how about if I just go into one of the flows that I built so that we can just see I know I've built flows.
Yeah, I love it when mine go missing. I've done this massive update a little while ago and I lost everything in my whole chatbot. You know, when you go, oh, I don't believe it. Luckily, it was when I had it just myself and it was before I shared it with anybody. I could have sat and cried. It was just absolute nightmare.
Okay, so here's my dashboard, right? And it shows my subscribers, my active triggers, my page comments, my subscriber recent automations.
Okay.
But I need to get to workflow. There we go. Okay, so this is a workflow that I've built.
Okay.
Right? So I'm going to edit it. But as you see, if I come down here and I want to get another workflow that I've built, my other workflow is gone.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot in any bot system, including ManyChat, save 2 workflows at one time.
Yeah. ManyChat.
So I want you to explain this better.
Yeah.
This is where people are getting
right. ManyChat can't. How to put this? Because this is the most complicated thing to try and explain. Well, ManyChat, you can save tiny little sections of your particular workflow. Right. It's a bit weird. But that tiny little section goes into kiosks. In fact, let's have a proper look. Let's go into my ManyChat. I know I've still got a pro account in here. Just share my screen. It's already shared. Right. So hello, Sean. Let's go into, that's a free account. I don't want that. Don't want that. The worst thing is, I used to write my test page. Now, when I go into my test page and I go into automations, now this is the only system I know of that you can separate the same thing. So we'll have a look at this new Eats page. Right, so we've got the Eats template. So we've got favorite restaurant, got survey, We've got default reply, we've got main menu, and we've got welcome message. This is a total and utter nightmare because the more you go into it, the more you actually get lost off. So all of these bits here, completely pointless. But then you've got to go from, so this comes from another floor, right? So first step is send message. So that goes to another floor. And then down here, this goes to another floor. So you've got to then go off to a different floor. And it gets massively complicated. Now, I didn't like that because I end up getting lost off. So what I thought, what I liked, we'll put it the way that I liked this because hence the way I built it. So we'll go into Sean Mac Marketing. I'll just say I built that this morning. That's how you spell my name. Sean. You spell my own name, we're more in trouble. Marketing. Oh, because I'm an Instagram man. Right, hang on. Change to Facebook. I thought that was a bit strange. Okay. Sean Mac Marketing. Right. So this floor here, this is going to be compared to Chatmatic's floor, which you've seen 3 or 4 little bits that ran off it. This is a floor just built out this morning. This is for you guys right now. This is into, it's going to sell chat ammo, and then it's going to go on and down here somewhere, down there, it starts selling Groovefire as well. So it means you can just automate the whole thing and forget about it. Right now, with this I consider as a main road. So if you imagine a motorway, right, and within that motorway, you've got loads of on-ramps, loads of off-ramps. Now, I'll put this one together to go with this Groove landing page, which I've also given away. Log into Groove. Don't think I've made any sales today, so you're not in for any weird treats.
And also, people in our group, you don't have to buy Groove until you know that you really want it. I mean, it is a great system, but you can use it for free right now with all Sean's templates, which is amazing.
Yeah, and we don't have to pay for anonymity templates either. So what I've got here is this link here. We can link straight up to that chatbot there. Now I can link it to any single part that's got new post back on it. Let's try and organize this a little bit because that looks messy. Right. So you can link this to any single part that's got new post back on. Right. So any of these, so I can have used Chatbot before, so I can ask them a quiz question. And if they answer the quiz question as, yeah, I've used Chatbot before, this is where I can bring them into this floor. Or I can bring them into the beginning. Or alternatively, if I want to, I can go down here and I can put a new, where are we at? Opt-in. Oh, God. I can't even find me one part now. Right, user input flows, not that one. Save templates. Where am I at? Do you know when you start losing your own things? Persistent message, save templates, not that one. Sequence message. Okay, I can't
actually. Don't you want to be in your postback manager?
No, I was looking for my engagement. But where's my engagement?
Messenger engagement?
That's it. I'm looking at the damn thing. I've just been in the house.
I'm like, Sean, it's right there.
Honestly, I don't know what's the matter with this. These
That's
are these.
Why you have backup.
I swear to God. Can you imagine us when I'm on the mastermind with Mike? I'm dreading it. Right. So what we can actually do, this is going to be torture. Right. We have several different things that I think are awesome. Right now, both the chatbots have these same links. As I was saying, we're both allowed to use the same things. However, there's a certain way of using them. So, for example, if I want to use an m.me link, I can either use the classic setup. I don't need to worry about any of this, right? The only thing I need to do is add a template. So the template will be start or whatever part of this postback I have. So I can choose any template. I don't have to rebuild at all, right? And then once I generate the embed code, it'll then come back as a QR code, a direct link, and it'll also give me a CSS code. Now, if we then go back again, oh, sure. I'm so sorry, people. These tablets are killing us. Right. Message engagement. Seriously. Now, we can also do it via a flow builder. So what this means is we can build a completely separate flow, right, through the message engagement thing. So we'll just have a reference. So test. Done. And this means that this particular flow here, I can add this flow on anywhere I want. But I can also add a keyword trigger in there as well, which we can add to any floor in any part. as soon as we see a new post back or start bot flow. So this one here, we could have these people already know I've put an advert out. They know about the ad. They want to be halfway through. So we'll just put this as welcome. I don't actually know where I'm sending you. So this one would be get book. I'm going to have exact keyword. Now this one here, I can make up my own flow completely here. Right, so I could do me next to image and all the rest of it. But then what I can do is I can then make a button. Oh, hang on, we'll just do another one quick. So I can make a button from my text. And this particular button, I can double click on that and I can either continue down this flow or I can join our flow that we've already got. So I could already join the motorway. So imagine on roads and off ramps. This motorway, I can then bot sell and bot flow start. And I've got to provide a button type because obviously I haven't filled out all these. But all of these, I can join or exit the motorway anytime I want to. So it's all about building up your main motorway. And then from your main motorway, take the people off exactly which direction you want them to go in. Is that explain any better or?
Yeah, right. So Sean, what I want you to do is before we go back to Chatmatic is go into Chat Ammo into your dashboard.
Yeah. Oops.
Because maybe seeing this together with us will explain it. So I want you to go into Postback Manager.
Postback Manager, right? Do that. Oops. Postback Manager. Right.
Okay. Now, what I want people to understand is what you just said, right? So you have all of these labels, these names, and you've got the postback ID, right?
Yeah.
If you label your postback, which is just another flow, to be clear, that's all postback means.
Yeah.
And you can bring them into any part of this instead of the whole flow.
And as well as that, if you want to run Facebook ads direct to Messenger, all you do is press that button there and it gives you it. So that is
it just gives you that small section of that flow.
So it tells you exactly what you can join on the Facebook Manager. We tell you here, so you can't break it, hopefully. And so you can post this straight into your Facebook ads, and that is your Facebook ads going straight to Messenger, which are about 9 times cheaper than what you'd be paying elsewhere. Again, you'll get that with all chatbots, though. I'm not saying it's just ours, but this here is the fastest way to do it. You just simply press copy, and that's it. It even tells you JSON code can't be used for Facebook. Click the Messenger ads. For ads, avoid putting first name, last name, direct link of web view form, direct link of e-commerce store. These will not work. Instead, use postback button or quick reply button to start the conversation with JSON ads. So it tells you everything that you've got to do there as well. So it makes JSON ads really, really simple because they always used to cock me up in a massive, massive way.
Right. So if you label your postback, you will know what you're doing. If you keep naming your postback the same names, you're going to get lost. You're not going to know where that certain section of the flow is.
Yeah, like mine's got Groove Continue. So I know that these people here has got Groove and now I want them to upgrade. So if I've already got an email going out to people and I want them to upgrade, I would then link back to my chatbot right there. So I would either do that as a JSON ad, which would do it. I could do it as a direct link. I could do an m.me link. I could do it on me funnel. The funnel thing now is working again on Groove, by the way. So the CSS, what I made a cock up of last week, is now fully working. Groove's fixed it.
Whoa, that's great.
It's awesome. I've now got a VIP hotline to them, so I can talk directly there. Programmers, it's so good. We're getting everything fixed in about a day. So it's cool. We're getting like a stack more. But this gives you everything. It also shows you how many obviously you've got no subscribers in this one, and how many errors you've got. So it'll post all the errors and everything such as this. Now we have had an error pop up this morning. However, it isn't affecting us. So I don't actually know why we've got an error popping up because it's not changing anything. It's very, very strange. It's the weirdest pop up. What else are people confused
Okay,
about?
so if I go back into Chatmatic, okay, you can see this flow that I have right here.
Yep.
Where's it going? Okay. And you can see that it's, I've got step, you've got the big boxes, but this is the same as Chat Ammo. Like you're going from step 1 to step 2. It's just that every step is a different box instead of making them long boxes and then having to go to another step. That's the only difference. It's not extra work.
Yeah.
You still have to click this button to get to the next step. Right?
Yeah.
So let's look at the triggers, right? So we talked about the m.me link, which you can do in here. Now, when you add a new trigger here, right, I'm going to have to type in, let's just put a label. So you're going to name your trigger. Let's just say ads. You get to do the same thing. Like you said, you can take it to a JSON, a welcome message, an auto response, a keyword. But so let's just take keyword.
Right.
Okay. And it's the same thing as what you have. An exact match contains some of the words, any of the words, or all of the words.
Isn't some of the words and any of the words the same thing?
Yeah.
So that's
all of the words or phrases, an exact match. Okay, I guess you would have any word, you have to have all the words, or you have exactly the same word. I guess if somebody spells something wrong.
all right. Oh, see,
something.
if we made a wrong spelling, then we don't allow them. They're not allowed
Right.
now.
Okay, so let's just say I'm going to add a tag. Let's just say add to affiliate. I'm just going to put that. Now I'd have to, keywords. I'm sorry. And okay. I've added that. Now I should be able to click on one of these, but it's not going to let me. Okay, so this welcome message would be the same as what is added in your Facebook page.
Right, yeah.
So if I picked one of these and I saved it, that would be my trigger to there.
Okay, so
I'm going to activate it though.
So with ours, a little bit different on ours actually than that. That's confused a touch. Right. So on ours, if I want to add a keyword, not in that one because that's so I could do it in that floor there, which I've just said we could make a separate floor, then link it back into our main motorway. Alternatively, what we can do is we can add a trigger to any new post back. So this new post back right here, if I want a keyword trigger, I can pop it in there and link it. And that's it done. And then just put in my keyword. So keyword. And that's it done. So that keyword thing is simple. That I've actually got that running through these bits so you can get to the 5 minutes if you're showing it out to people, then they've got the various different keywords in just so you can pull it all forward for you. But I thought I better show that bit because mine is massively different than that.
Okay, so another thing is the triggers. So if we go here and I should not have the
we've got one Facebook user with
you're not allowed to have the same words. That's the problem. You can never have the same word trigger. So again, here's your m.me link. It brings up your ref. You have to put in your reference, right? And then you pick your post, just like in Chat Ammo.
Yeah.
A checkbox.
So when you send pick and post there, are these all different? Are these all different templates?
Yeah. So this is what people were talking about, right? So you're able to look right at your template right here, all the different bot templates, and automatically just click on them and save incomplete.
Okay.
So you don't have to go back into your template.
Now, I went through this the other day with Anton because obviously I now understand what Anton was meaning because before he had me quite confused. So what I was saying, because what I want everybody to do is I want them to be able to get cheap advertising and things such as this. So what I always suggest to everybody is make up a different page per chatbot you're going to get in. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because what happens is if you've got one chatbot that's, say, for example, an agency, and you get a person coming in for an agency and they're looking for a restaurant, then straight away you're trying to convert somebody from coming directly to an agency instead of going to a restaurant agency where you can start charging more money. And another massive thing of this is, I know I keep on showing me ads, but this is where your money's really, really made. So if you've got corresponding pages and corresponding chatbots and things such as this, it means that your ads come out at absolutely next to nothing. Like this is me ad I'm running at the moment, and I was running for 1 penny a time. I'm now getting it's half a pence, which is not even a cent
Wow.
per click. So at the minute, this is converting around about what was it? No, I told Groove, because I was trying to be modest. We're getting about 25 times return on our money on this ad, and you're more than welcome to have the links, because the links are there somewhere. Share we use that, and it's 25 times return. In reality, we're actually getting close to 50 times return, but Groove got upset with us last time I was running ads and I beat their ads from them. Well, they weren't very amused with us, so I thought I'm not telling them this time. So that's what happens if you start really niching down. Like, I know I keep on saying it, I say it every time I'm on live. Niche down, and you'll get your ads for next to nothing. You'll get traffic for next to nothing, and Facebook will start promoting you as well, because it's all to do with relevance. And so if you have a chatbot that then dives off to different directions, so dives from restaurant to realtor to dentist to chiropractor to affiliate marketer, Facebook and Google and whatnot aren't going to really rank your pages, because remember that Facebook also is SEO. So you get your SEO ranking higher through Facebook as well. So always, I'm sitting watching you in the corner. I've just realized the camera's there. I look ignorant. But that's why I keep on saying to everybody, please just niche down. Like, do the one particular side of things, because we're after trying to make you guys as much money as possible. And not trying to just fleece you for everything that you've got with charging for various different bits. But it works out so much better for you, and not even in the long run, in the short run as well. Like, that ad's only been running, it's not even bedded in yet, so that ad'll come down to about, it'll be 0.1 pence by the time I'm finished, which will be about 0.2 cents per click that I get across by the time that's bedded in at the end of the week. It's been running for 2 days now, and we've already went from 2 pence down to 0 pence, which is awesome. Everybody should be running YouTube and Google ads. They're just shockingly good. They're so easy.
Yeah. So, I mean, I hope that makes sense to people. I think the problem is they're just not understanding why they can't see all their templates at once like this. But it doesn't do anything. You cannot. Okay, so let's go back to I think it was, maybe it was the trigger page. I think this is where people are saying, oh, I don't see like a dashboard like this. This is where the comparison comes in, right? But you will see it.
Yes, it's right. Okay. Let's go through my dashboards, because I've got quite a few. Because obviously mine's got an awful lot of stuff in. Because I went a little bit extreme. So you got your main dashboard, which tells you everything that Chatmatic tells you and all the other chatbots tell you. So you got your subscribers, where they're subscribed from, which is always important. Last 7 days, how many subscribers? Last 24 hours, messages sent. That should actually show one, because I've just had one sent myself. Now we've also got all the latest subscribers down here as well. Obviously, most of these are Urban Inc. And then we've got last autoplays. We also have the completed messenger broadcasts. That's if I'm broadcasting out there. We have the Facebook poster campaigns. We have more Facebook poster campaigns, which ones are done, which ones are upcoming. Then we've got the API channels. Obviously, some of you don't have this in that particular section. So we've got all the various different places you can post to. So it means that you're going to get more engagement, which is what we're after, because we're after getting the algorithms to love us. We've also got the JSON connector, which means that we can connect to more or less any sort of software. It's quite simple. We don't normally need to use Zapier. We've got the SMS APIs, we've got the email APIs, and we've got WooCommerce as well. Now, we've also then got your training, which is where all the affiliate stuff's going to be going live as well. We've got the comment growth tools, which is awesome. If you aren't using comment growth tools, please use them. They are so good. Particularly use them on ads. So don't use them all the time. But on ads, these are an absolute godsend. They'll reduce your ad costs so much. Because if you build up an email list, you run an ad, send out an automated campaign to everybody, send out a broadcast, get them all to comment on it. And as soon as they comment on it, your ad cost will tumble like you've never seen tumbling before. We've also got all the various different reports and statistics in here. So you can see all of your various different bits and bobs and all that rubbish. So obviously we've got like all them in there. What else do we have? Now, this is where it kind of gets a bit complicated for everybody because we have a lot of stuff that other chatbots don't. So whereas you normally would see your live chat all in one dashboard, right? We have to have quite a few different dashboards because we've got that many features. So we've got live chat, we've got Instagram bot, which actually I don't know why we've got Instagram bot and bot manager. So we can get both the same place on that one. So go to bot manager. And then inside of our bot manager, this is where we have all of the various different bits. So we've got bot keyword settings. Now, this can be done on the floor, and I keep on suggesting to do it on the floor. We'll just have a quick look through though, just so I do. So all the keywords are all in there. It'll show me the keywords I've got. I can do all that. Got the post bot manager. We've got the get start settings. So we can have a get started button status. Always have that enabled. Don't disable it. Otherwise, you're going to get no messages. You can set a welcome message before it says click here. And you can do your icebreakers. So you can have icebreakers on both Facebook and Instagram if you want them. I don't particularly like them, but it's down to personal choice. You've got your general settings. So we've got market scene status, chat with human email if you want to put in your email there. You could also reply that if no match is found. You've got all your various integrations here as well. So that's all cool. And also your email integrations for the full thing. You've got your action button settings. So these can all be set exactly where you want to set them. So they're all cool. I don't bother with any of these. All of these can all be done in your floor. So there's no point in going into it. You've got your persistent menu settings. So you can put in all of your website links, things like this. Frequently asked questions is always a good one. You've got your OTN, which you obviously need to get through your Facebook page. We've also got web form builder, which we're the only one that has this as well, which means that you can do a complete web form inside of your chatbot. So it'll take them off to a web page. And it also means that you can now start asking questions straight away. So you don't need to have a bot flow going. We've got the save templates, which we've been through. We've got the sequence messenger settings. We could do it in Click Flow Builder. Just do it in Flow Builder. It's easier. You've got your messenger engagement, which is what I've just cocked up on. You have your user input flows. Again, Flow Manager. And your whitelist domains, which I would always say add in a domain if you're going to be using it quite regular. Now, as well as that, this is where we start getting away from what everybody else has got. So we've got the Google API. So it means you can send them straight to your Google Sheets. You don't need to have any Zapier. You've got your broadcasting, same as what Chatmatic, everybody else has. ManyChat, the whole lot. We've got our e-commerce store, which is a complete e-commerce store, which also works for restaurants and takeaways. Got the 2 image editors, which have just been shown. Got your social poster on the various different social networks. So you can post to all of these, all quite simply. We should be getting the Google GMB coming very, very shortly as well.
Woo!
I know, I can't wait. I'm so excited about it.
That's awesome.
It's Google's nightmare, sorry the language, but oh dear God, what the hoops I've jumped through. Right, we also have the Interest Explorer. Now, this is massive. Now, if I wasn't banned from Facebook, this is the thing I would be using the most out of everything. And basically what you can do is you can niche right away down. So if you are going, even with the affiliate thing, I keep on saying to everybody, niche right away down the affiliate side, then you can become the industry expert straight away. So you can go college targeting, and you can look for realtors in colleges and then just go per college. So look for the realtors colleges, copy to clipboard, export to CSV, then just use that. This is the way to put them all in. It saves you so much money. You've got your Kaban, which basically is your little whiteboard thing. So you've got the things to do. I've done none of this. Just Jesus. And you've got your search tools, which is another cool thing. So you've got your hidden interest explorer for your ads targeting. You've got your social, existing, share, like, and comments. This is where you can go out. You can pick 2 websites. So you can pick website 1, website 2. I normally pick two businesses that's quite close to each other. And then I'll do the search and it'll bring you up a load of comparisons on those two particular websites. So you can then go to the lowly website and say, look, your mate's destroying you down the road there. He's doing so much more than he's getting so much more money in. And you're going to get the business because you just build a chatbot and show them the chatbot. And you also have hashtag search, so you can do all the various different searches and you can see which one's actually trending. So you know exactly how you're doing. So if I put in tattoo and I search this, by the way, it has a lovely little graphic, which cost me.
I was going to say that. I love that little wave. You're like,
that cost me so much money, that graphic. I swear to God, it was shocking. When you say, yeah, I really want something to do something, and then they told us the price, and I didn't want it that bad, like, good God. Just I was going to be bankrupt. And then we've put in the resources as well, because this was missing before, and I think it was Anton who actually pointed this out as well. So what we've done is we've made it so that everything that we've got in here, you've now got a video to go straight into it, and you can play the various different videos. So you don't need to go searching and looking for the various different parts, because that was a nightmare. And I keep forgetting that people don't know the chatbot as well as what I do. And I just go, yeah, man, it just works. And I keep on forgetting. Hence why Sue and Angel both shouted us about making too complicated tutorials, which I don't do no more, hopefully. But is there
so I mean, I think that I hope we have some questions that we can answer.
Same here.
Because Chatmatic is very simple. Chat Ammo is very simple, and they have similar things. But as you can see, Chat Ammo has a lot more.
Yeah, it's kind of well, how much is Chatmatic now? Because I tried to work out their pricing the other day, and I got very confused. Massively confused. I've never been so confused in my life, because they had several different offers all run at the same time, and I couldn't quite work out which one was which and how much we'd have to pay. Because at the minute we're still on the lifetime, which will be changing. When we get the Groove Mail and everything integrated, then we are going to have to change our pricing structure, because it's it's far too much for far too little at the minute. In fact, far too. But
I'm not sure. Maybe somebody can give us well, I guess if I go to the main page, we can maybe figure out, let's see.
Well, I done a review on it once, and I got, well, actually, Travis has commented on my review of it and said that I was only doing that review to get myself attention. And all I said in the review was I couldn't find the price, and the pricing was all up the wall. And I didn't think like the chatbot. I didn't think the chatbot was as advanced as mine. There is actually a chatbot out there that's almost as advanced as mine. He's the only one that's got me a little bit concerned at the minute. A guy called UChat, but he does more channels, and half the channels that he does don't really apply. So I don't really understand. And he doesn't have the e-commerce store in and all this sort of thing. So he's the only one I'm sitting watching at the minute. So it's kind of pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much. I mean, I know that people in our group that kept Chatmatic, I don't know why I keep freezing, but I think it was $4.99 a year, but that was if you got in. But then the price kept changing. Like you were at $4.99, but then you weren't. But I have no idea. Maybe somebody has an idea about that.
It lost me off altogether, because I tried so hard to try and follow it, and then I just got confused. But I was on the free account with Groove, because obviously the free account was awesome. It'd be a really nice thing to do. I do like the free account, and I also started off ManyChat with a free account, and then obviously moved on from the free account because I wanted to spy on everybody else's chatbots. I'm not afraid to say it. I love Matt Light's chatbots, hence I build mine a lot simpler than him, even though it doesn't look it. But all of the chatbots that we build, then they're just made for ease. So it means that you can, any of these chatbots here, you can follow this along and just go into it. And all you need to do is only change the last links. So it's only the last links you change into your affiliate thing, and it's done for you. And also, if you want to download all of that sort of rubbish, where are we at? Not that one. Where the hell have I just put that? Okay. Right. So if you want to direct everybody here, Jesus, I've got far too many. Right. So if you want to direct everybody from here, then obviously you can do that as well. What I would suggest for anybody who's actually looking at doing this, when you've got this chatbot on the go, then go to your engagement tools. I don't want to save that one. Just leave. Just go to your engagement tools and link that with the chatbot integration. What page am I even on? Link that one with, where have I put it again? With this here, with the Send Messenger. And if you do Send Messenger, I'll actually show you guys just while we're on, because it makes life so much simpler. So this one here, we'll then publish that. So we'd look for whatever the thing was. So let's just copy the web address. We'll go into here, put the domain in. Call to action button text, we'll just put learn more on Messenger. Plugin size, we would have extra large. Redirect to website. This is the bit that is going to drive your conversions through the roof. So this one here, once they click on the button we're about to add, then we're going to send them straight to Chatammo. Whoops. In fact, I'm going to spell my own website. Chatammo.com, HTTPS. Right, and then we're going to take them straight from start. Right, and generate the embed code. We copy that embed code. We then go over to here. We can then knock in a little part. Right, where are we at? Code embed. Click on that, into there, paste that in there, save that. You can get rid of this bit, which I won't do because I've actually shared it. But once you publish that, and what you're going to have is you're going to have an embed code right in there. And as soon as they click that, they're going to go into Messenger, and they're also going to go into your whole sales flow and everything else. So it's all done for you. It's so easy. So that'll take them over to the Chatammo page, so you can start selling on that one. And you've then got your follow-ups as well. So it's all cool. So is there any questions at all? Because how will constantly even me thing. I don't know what that's saying. Just joined, happy to be here. Cool. So glad to catch this live. Thank God for that. Just even though I haven't got a clue about Chatmatic, and I'm really sorry, and I'm so pleased that Angel's come on showed us Chatmatic, because it has got some nice parts on it. I'm completely fair, but it's not as good as mine. Mine's got more parts on, I think. So, but if there's any questions, anybody who's confused about the way the two of them, the differences in them, and how you can actually make more with one than you can with the other, I would love to hear any comments or questions or anything like this. I don't know why I've got captions. I didn't even know we had that. It's got so much on. I really like this software. I swear to God. I think it's the best $26 a month I spend. It's even better than my hosting fees. It's awesome.
Oh, Sean, I do have one more thing. So again, if you go back into your system, Chatammo.
Yeah. Oh,
people seem to think that. So let's go back to your page, right? Where you just filled out this major, where you have all your posts back. Okay, so you have this, right?
Yep.
Now go back to your dashboard.
Yep.
Into your bot flow builder. I'm sorry, the postback manager. Postback manager. Okay. Now you can create a new postback.
Oh, yes.
Even though Sean has built this whole bot, you can go into a new postback and you can still build some other things that are not connected to this, that are totally separate.
Yeah, you can. If you think of it as motorway, I keep on saying it's like going into the housing estate, not going into the motorway. But I would always say, always try and lead them back into your main flow at some point. Because this main flow, sorry, God almighty, this main flow, we can keep on adding to this, and we can keep on going forever. Just on the sequences. I actually once done a chatbot, which was a year long, and it was daily workouts, and every day it got in touch with you and give you another workout, and then at the end of it,
gosh,
it was shocking. It was so difficult. But every day it would give you a different workout. It would time the workout, so you had to do 1 minute press ups, and it would time you for the 1 minute, and the other message would pop on, and then you had to type in how many press ups you'd done, how many squats you'd done, all this sort of thing. And then at the end of every workout, it recommended. God, it was a complicated way of selling stuff. But it recommended what supplements would work best for you. And it made us a fortune. But I can honestly say my phone never stopped bleeping. It drove me around the twist. I think I had about 3,000 subscribers on it, and they were all logging in different times, so my phone just kept on pinging. And oh Jesus! And in the end, I was going to give it away. Like I just went, look, if anybody wants this floor, they can have it because it's driving me around the twist. But every day you just get like more and more people jumping on it and then doing the workout. But every time they'd done something on the workout and entered the numbers, my phone used to ping again. And wow, it was a bad idea. But you can do all of that if you want to, as long as the people keep on engaging with it. Then you're allowed to pitch them as much as what you want. So they're engaging every 23 hours. So kind of like come back and then we're kind of stepping up again. So every time they're engaging, we were allowed to go and sell to them again. And because they were typing numbers, we're allowed to then go and sell to them. And out of 3,000 people, we're getting, it was something stupid. It was like 100 orders a day on various different, that green thing that they sell on ClickBank. We're getting a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this one? I currently manage 120 Facebook pages and corresponding 20 Facebook groups. Number is growing. I know that chat amount limited is only for 10 pages, right? How much do I need to pay to get the bot on all of my pages and groups? Right. Well, we're actually the only chatbot that does groups as well. So you're in luck. Because most chatbots won't post to groups. Jesus. Right. I'm so sorry.
I hope you don't have COVID. Oh, I hope you don't have what I had.
I hope I'm good. Nice. Right. So that one there with 120 Facebook pages, it sounds like you've got about the same as what I have, which is a nightmare, but it will cope with it. So you're better off sending me a message. Yeah, I've only got 127. Well done, mate. Jesus.
Wow.
Bloody hell, somebody's catching us. Right. I'm going to have to come invent another 45 pages. I've never actually had anybody with 120 pages. That's awesome. Right. It's going to depend a little bit on how many views you have per page as well. But we'll be able to sort out a deal. Definitely. For some reason, it's only come up as Facebook user. I don't know why, and I can't say.
Yeah, people are saying that Restream never asked them for a request.
No. Yes, I don't actually know who it is. So, just in case, if you want to add me, then my thing is, I look like this. Sorry, that's me being on the pub. When you go, I wonder if the quiz is on at night because we normally win the quiz. So when you go, we might do the quiz. She's sitting there with COVID and doesn't want to go out. Apparently we're allowed to now. So, but if you want to add us there, and then you can ask us on there, no problem at all. So just want to show Mac, you see this little thing. I don't know why I've still got it up there. I might be changing that header. But yeah, we can sort that out. Like 120 won't be a problem. We can do that. I know one guy wrote to us before and he had something quite similar. Not 120, like that's. How do you keep track of 120 pages? Like that is just one thing you can do though with 120 pages. While you remind us. So with 120 pages, because obviously trying to keep your engagement high on 120 pages is a nightmare. So
it's
what
a manual.
Yeah. So you can go into social posting, import your Facebook accounts, which are already imported, and then we can do post straight to all your Facebook accounts, which means that don't take any notice of this live streaming though, because that's just nothing but trouble. Facebook keep on changing their APIs every couple of days and we've got to refresh tokens. It's not worth the hassle. These other ones, just keep on posting to your Facebook page and you can share them in groups as well. So it means that you've got them going both ways. However, that would take me an awful lot of bandwidth. So, but it's the only way really to manage that sort of amount of pages because otherwise you're going to be stuck and you're going to be working 24 hours a day just trying to cope with 120 pages. I've got 127 and half of them I just use for chatbots that I'm on testing and things like this. And I get people complaining the chatbots aren't working. And I don't even know where they've come from, half of these people. It's just shameful. I would love to know how you do it. Right, it's a manual. How the hell did you say that? Edu, I think. Right, Manuel, I'll if you friend request us, mate, I'll add you as a friend. I don't know how to say your surname though, so apologies. I'll probably completely sacrifice that. With my accent, I sacrifice most things. It's not good. Nobody understands the word I'm saying. It's great. I can call people all sorts of names and nobody has a clue. So there's no more questions at all.
I mean, I think we answered a few and did pretty good. I apologize. I haven't been in Chatmatic, so I didn't know how to build the flow exactly. But as you can see, it's very easy to build in Chat Ammo. It's exact same thing. You just don't have the boxes that connect. You're going linear so that you can keep track of everything you're doing.
Yeah, I think that's the main difference, is just get your head around that bit.
And I mean, Sean, I have to be honest, since I've been using your system, I've never had a bot breakdown.
Yeah, well, while we're on that, just in case anybody does have a bot breakdown,
yes.
because I hate it when it happens, but it does happen, because Facebook keep on changing their token system. So all chatbots have this particular failsafe in. Many chatters are down here. It says something like refresh token. With ours, all you do is just click the login with Facebook again. This will fix 99.9% of all problems you've ever going to have with your chatbot. It's so strange. I don't know why they do it, but as soon as you do it, then it just syncs to your page. Simply refresh the token. The access token restricted for any action. Just refresh it, and it does it. It sorts everything out. 9 times out of 10, if anybody's ever got a problem, I tell them to do that, and they'll come back and say, "Yeah, it's working." It's great.
Yeah, and you have to realize sometimes it is Facebook itself. It's the
Yeah,
platform that's having a problem. So
yeah. They don't seem to announce it. The same
no.
as some of the various companies that I'm with, who had a problem the other day, and I couldn't work out what the hell was going on. And I spent 7 hours building a particular thing, which I wasn't happy about. I went to save it, and it said that I hadn't paid my bill. And you go, well, I'm a lifetime member, so I know for a fact I have. I was so upset. They didn't get a very nice message off us very shortly after that. I did lose
Yeah,
my
that's
temper.
very nice.
Yeah, suddenly it was, well, if you would just like to come back in again, I will fix it all now. Why don't you make an announcement that's bloody Brock? It's if you made an announcement, yeah, we know about it. Well, then fix it. Like, just that simple. But also, if anybody's got any problems as well, rather than use the support feature, just send me a mail or like send us a message in the group, and we'll sort it out straight away, because I know my tech guys are slow, and I tend to jump on there a lot faster unless it's a real technical problem that's in the back end, which I'm useless at. I would love to say I'm not, but I am. I can break it more times than what I can fix it. Then normally I can fix the problem. Normally back end sound. It's normally something daft that's happened. So if there's any problems, if you just want to get in touch with me, and that's why I try and be on all the time, trying to give the best service, hopefully. So if that's it for everybody, I want to thank Angel again. Thank you so much, because I'm just
No, I enjoyed this, and I think it helps having this discussion.
yeah.
So maybe like you said, I do have mini chat also because I used to use it.
Yeah.
But it's good always like to if somebody gives you a template, then what I do is I remake it in chat because
that's one of the reasons I've actually still got any chat, because I do load up their templates and then look at the templates and go, well, there was no need to have that condition in there. That didn't need to be done. And you don't need that particular sequence. And so I tend to go through their templates. There is certain builders though. There's Matt and actually another Matt. There's 2 Matts, Matt Plapp and Matt Letts. And I swear to God, those 2 can make the most complicated looking templates I've ever seen in my life. It takes me hours to decipher theirs. It's torture. But we always do.
I have one question. I have a question that came in. Do you recommend, while you're doing sequences along places, to ask them if they would like to unsubscribe?
Yes.
Okay.
It's always a good idea. If you just put in somewhere, type the word stop, don't subscribe, and it will help you with Facebook as well. Because if you ever have a problem where Facebook come back at you and they say, right, okay, because Facebook every now and again, they went through this whole massive phase. When chatbots first come out, and what happened was, it was like the Wild West, and everybody was just spamming everybody with chatbots. I was one of the worst offenders. And then what happened was, Facebook put all these rules in place so that people could actually say this chatbot's undoing it. Now, there is some chatbot builders who are still doing it right now, and I don't agree with it. But if you have in unsubscribing to your chatbot flows, then straight away you're in the clear. So Facebook will look at your flow and go, yeah, it's okay. He's got unsubscribing. So he's not trying to solicit them. He's not being a pest to them. I always try and add them into mine, even though I haven't in that flow. I've just built out ready for you guys. So if you guys want added in, by all means, it's a good idea to do. It's a good practice to do it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. There's Emmanuel just say, "Rot, I've got your message, mate. I'll write you back." 120 pages. I still can't get over that. I don't know how anybody can cope with them. I can't cope with me 127. I own the damn software. It's just like, it's ridiculous. Okay. Is there any more questions at all? Do you know anything that
I don't see any more. I mean, I'm seeing what you're seeing, I think.
Yeah.
I don't have anything that came in through Messenger or anywhere else. So I think we're good, Sean.
Cool. Excellent. Well, thank you all for coming here. Thank you very much for Angel, because she's my little lifesaver. Thank you very much for my girlfriend who's bought us in cake. So it's even better because if I've got cake, though, I'm not getting beer, which is a bit of a downside.
Well, go get some rest. We need you happy.
Well, I'll let everybody get off, and I will be turning on the affiliate thing as well today. So you can start the affiliate marketing thing today, so everybody gets a head start on it. And Angel's already seen some of the videos that I've got. Those videos are up there. Yes. And there's a load to learn. I've got stacks coming. I'm so excited about this one. I'm actually most excited about this course that I've been about any other course. And I've also been looking into a lot more stuff. So I've been learning a lot of stuff too. So it's stacks. Right. But thanks very much for everybody. And I shall see you all later.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Have a
Thanks,
good one.
Sean. Bye-bye.
Bye.